Imagine two friends, both are 25 years old. They graduated from the same university, got similar jobs, and earned almost the same salary. 10 years later, one of them is financially free. He owns investments, has multiple income streams, and doesn't worry about money every month. The other is still living paycheck to paycheck. The difference wasn't intelligence, it wasn't luck, and it definitely wasn't income. The difference was habits. You see, wealthy people don't become rich because they suddenly receive a huge opportunity. Most of the time, they become wealthy because they constantly do small things that average people ignore. Many of these habits cost absolutely nothing to adapt. In today's video, we're going to explore 10 powerful habits that rich people practice every day, and more importantly, how you can start using them today to improve your financial future. First of all, they pay themselves first. Most people get paid, pay their bills, spend what's left, and hope they can save something. Rich people do the opposite. The moment money enters the account, a portion is automatically moved to savings or investments. Let's say you earn $3,000 per month. Instead of watching to see what's left over, you immediately invest 10% or 20%. What happens? You force yourself to live below your means while building wealth at the same time. The secret is creating a system where saving happens automatically, because wealth isn't built by what you earn, it's built by what you keep. The habit number 2 is they think long term. Poor decisions often feel good today. Rich decisions often feel good years later. Successful investors, entrepreneurs, and wealthy individuals constantly ask themselves one question: what will these decisions look like in 5 years? Most people focus on immediate pleasure. Rich people focus on future rewards. Instead of buying the newest phone every year, they invest. Instead of chasing trends, they build assets. Instead of asking, why do I want now, they ask, what will benefit me later? This simple shift in thinking can completely change your financial life. Habit number 3, they read every day. One thing you'll notice about many wealthy people is their obsession with learning. Billionaires like Warren Buffett have famously spent hours each day reading, because knowledge compounds just like money. The more you learn, the better decisions you make, and better decisions create better outcomes. You don't need to read hundreds of books a year, just 10 pages a day. That's roughly 12 to 15 books per year. Imagine how different your financial mindset could be after learning from 15 experts every year. Knowledge is one of the few investments that nobody can take away from you. Habit number 4, they focus on increasing income. Many people spend all their energy cutting expenses. Rich people focus heavily on growing income. Of course, budgeting matters, but there's always a limit to how much you can save. But there's no limit to how much you can potentially earn. That's why wealthy people constantly look for new opportunities, learning new skills, starting side businesses, investing, which is really important, negotiating salaries, building multiple income streams, and many more. Instead of asking, how can I save $100? They ask, how can I earn an extra of 1,000? That mindset creates massive financial growth over time. Habit number 5, they avoid lifestyle inflation. Have you ever noticed that some people get a raise and somehow still feel broke? That's lifestyle inflation. As income rises, spending rises too. A bigger salary becomes a bigger apartment, a nicer car, more expensive vacations, and suddenly nothing changes financially. Rich people fight this trap. When their income increases, they often invest a significant portion of the difference instead of spending it. They upgrade their assets before upgrading their lifestyle. That's how wealth grows quietly in the background. Habit number 6, they surround themselves with ambitious people. There's a famous saying, you become like the people you spend the most time with. Wealthy people understand the poorer or environment. If everyone around you complains and makes poor financial decisions, eventually those behaviors start feeling normal to you. But if you are surrounded by people who invest, build businesses, learn new skills, and chase goals, you will naturally raise your standards. Success leaves clues, and one of the fastest ways to learn is by spending time with people who are already where you want to be. So choose your environment carefully. It shapes your future more than you think. Habit number 7, they track their money. Many people know exactly how many followers they have, but they have no idea how much they spent last month. Rich people track their finances, not because they love spreadsheets, because they understand a simple principle. What gets measured gets managed. They know how much they earned, how much they spend, how much they invest, and how their net worth is growing. You don't need complicated software. A simple budgeting app or spreadsheet is enough. Awareness creates control, and control creates wealth. Habit number 8, they invest consistently. One of the biggest misconceptions about investing is that you need a lot of money to start. In fact, you don't. The real secret is consistency. Rich people understand the power of compound growth. Even small amounts invested regularly can become substantial over time. Imagine investing a fixed amount every month for decades. The money begins earning returns, then those returns earn returns, and eventually the snowball becomes unstoppable. The earlier you start, the less money you actually need to invest. Time is the greatest asset an investor has. Habit number 9, they take calculated risks. Rich people avoid reckless risk. There's a huge difference. Every major financial breakthrough involves uncertainty. Starting a business, changing careers, making investments, and learning a new skill. None of these come with guarantees, but wealthy people analyze opportunities, calculate the downside, and make informed decisions. They understand that staying comfortable can sometimes be the riskiest choice of all. Growth rarely happens inside your comfort zone. Habit number 10, they value time more than money. This may be the most important habit on the entire list. Poor people often trade time for money. Rich people learn to make money work for them. They understand that time is the one resource you can never get back. Money lost can be earned again. Time lost is gone forever. That's why successful people constantly ask, is this the best use of my time? So they delegate low-value tasks, they automate repetitive work, they focus on activities that create the greatest long-term impact. The ultimate goal isn't just becoming rich, it's gaining freedom over your time, because in fact, that is the real definition of wealth. In conclusion, none of these habits will make you rich overnight, but that's exactly the point. Wealth is rarely built in a single moment. It's built through thousands of small decisions repeated constantly over years. Pay yourself first. Think long-term. Read daily. Increase your income. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Surround yourself with ambitious people. Track your money. Invest consistently. Take calculated risks. And value your time. You don't need to adapt all 10 habits today. Start with just one, then add another next week and another after that, because the habits that create wealthy people are available to everyone. The question is, which one are you going to start today? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this personal finance content. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.